Hello, this is Nick Kells, and we're here with my two boys, David Geddes and Julian Zimleys. We're out here battling the elements, camping out for our physics project. Here's Big George. He decided to sleep on the ground, only a tarp separating him and the ground. He's wearing a t-shirt, pajama pants, and sneakers. He seems pretty cold, isn't he? You see those shivers? Is he Big George shiver?
I can't shiver on it, man.
Hello, this is take two. We got Nick Kells.
It's all
Here
right.
with David Geddes.
We gotta put this down. We gotta put this down.
Jordan Zimleys.
Put it down. Ready? All right, take three.
All right, this is Nick Kells, take three, physics project. We're outside with my boy David Geddes and Jordan Zimleys. We're battling the elements. It is freezing cold. I think the weather.com temperature was about 30 or 25 degrees, something like that. I didn't actually check. I kind of just guessed. So here we go. We're gonna just do a little compare and contrast on how different choices of sleeping outside can keep you warm or cold. Our first person here, Jordan Zimleys, decided to sleep outside with a t-shirt on, nothing separating him and the ground but this green tarp, and he appears to be very cold. We got dress pants on, obviously a poor choice there. Here we go, and he's really not doing himself any favors today. He's got nothing keeping him from the ground, so all his heat energy is being conducted right into the ground. He's just getting colder and colder as the day goes on. There's no tent. For some reason, he decided not to sleep in the tent. That's prevented. It is quite windy out, so the convection is robbing Big George of. It's just robbing his heat. So he's losing heat to convection and conduction at the same time. Nothing separating him from the ground. He's only got a t-shirt on. I mean, he honestly couldn't have done anything more wrong. No hat, no vest. It's bad news bears for Big George. Let's ask Big George how he's doing. Let's wake him up here. Big George, how you doing?
Is it supposed to be cold or something?
So you're saying you're not cold?
No.
all right, Big George, go back to sleep. Do this so cold. Shiver. Say you're cold.
Have a seizure.
Big George, clearly very cold. I think he's just trying to pretend like he's smart. Yeah, that's all we got for Big George. Not very smart decisions on his part. Big George, you all right?
Insulting.
Are you cold?
No.
No, say you're cold this time.
I'm cold.
All right, back, part two of the science project. We got David Geddes. He seems to make some better choices. He is in the tent. That's a plus. Let's take a closer look at how he's doing. Oh, there he is. He's got a sleeping bag. That's a good choice. I don't know if you can see him very well with the lighting. Let's get a nice shine on the face. There he is. All right, let's take a look at what he's wearing. He's got a jacket. That's good. I mean, he's got the sleeping bag and the tarp between the ground. He could be doing better, folks. He is losing a lot of heat energy through conduction to the cold ground from his warm body. As far as clothing-wise, he's not doing too bad. He's got...
I can't say it.
He's got layers. He's got a t-shirt, no jacket. So the layers is always a good thing because the more layers you have, the more air is in between the clothing, and air, which is a poor conductor of heat, will insulate you from the surrounding cold environment. But it seems like his fingers are quite cold. David, are your fingers cold?
Yeah, they're really cold. Like I can't. They're just shivering. Look
All
at
right, why don't you put some gloves on, see if that solves your issue.
with my gloves. All right.
Notice David is not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I don't have one. Let's get that out of the way.
Could have been a poor choice. What about your toes, David? How are your toes feeling?
They're pretty good. I got some
No,
nice.
they're cold. They're cold.
Oh, they're cold. Yeah, I just have these basketball shoes on. Not the best choice when you're. Yeah, my hands are better too, by the way.
All right. We'll check back in with David in 10 minutes, see how his hands are feeling. They were quite cold before. Signing off. All right, we're back. It's been 10 minutes. David Geddes, seems to be making some better choices with Big George. He's got the hands with gloves. Let's see if they're feeling better.
They're still really cold.
They're still cold. That's so weird because you're wearing gloves. You know what? Maybe it's the lack of a hat that is causing the problems. Do you think that might be the case, Big George?
I have no
idea. Well, I mean, all right. Let's face it. Your head is pretty much the most important part of your body since it's your brain.
That's debatable.
Shut up, Big George. All right. So if you're not warming your head, your body, your heart, your brain, which is not being warmed, so it's not going to be functioning properly, is going to concentrate so much on warming your head that it's not going to send any heat from your heart to your fingers, to your toes. You're going to be cold. Stop shutting the light on me, Big George. All right. You're going to be cold. So that's why, even though he's wearing gloves, as you can see, his hands are still freezing. So, you know, that's a lesson to us all. You're feeling cold, your hands are warm, your toes are warm, put on a hat. Do us all a favor. You know, so let's take a look at David all in all. He's not doing so bad. Oh, look, he's got the hat. He's doing better now. He's in the tent. He's got layers. He's wearing clothes, unlike Big George. You know, he made some good choices. The tent was key. You know, he's really protecting himself from convection. His own body heat is giving him some radiation, which is being insulated by the tent a little bit. Not that much, but, you know, everything helps. But he could have been doing better, especially with the conduction to the ground. That's not what you want. You really need something separating you from the ground next time, David. But all in all, not so bad. Could be doing better. Might want to make some changes if you want to survive for the rest of the night. That's it. Signing out. Take 5 or something. All right. See you later.
I bet I recorded.
Poor choice. It's warm.
Wow, he looks really warm. Look at Nick. He's got no heat is escaping through his head or into the ground because he's got this spongy layer down here, as we can see.
It's so hot.
Yeah, he's so hot. It looks like
Turn on
he's
the air conditioning.
looks like he's in Florida or something like that in the summertime.
You
think you're funny or something?
All right, let's see how many layers he's holding.
So
He's got
hot.
on. Just hold that. Yeah. Let's see how many layers he's got on right now. He's got let's see. He's got a jacket. He's got a blanket underneath there. He's got a hat. That's been pouring. No gloves. Could be better. All right, let's see what he's got underneath his jacket. He's got, oh wow, look at that. Another sweatshirt right here, as we can see. He looks like Superman right now. He's got a t-shirt underneath that.
long sleeve.
Long sleeve.
And then another long sleeve.
Another long sleeve. Oh, okay. Yeah, as we can tell here, Nick. Okay, how many pairs of pants has he got on? He's got 2 layers of pants. What is underneath that? What are those, boxers? No, you're naked. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, we can tell that he prepared really well for this situation, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, yeah, it's me again. So you guys saw what a phenomenal setup I had in there. You know, a lot of it was key. Most of the key things that I was doing, I was wearing layers. I was in the tent, obviously a good choice as opposed to Big George. One of the most key things that I did that my fellow compadres really failed to do was to elevate myself from the ground. The foam layer was really quality. There's a lot of air in that foam, and that's a good insulator. It doesn't conduct heat very well, so that was good. I had my hat on. It was keeping my head warm, which allows my brain, my heart to keep the rest of my body warm. You know, you saw the blanket. I'm not sure if you noticed around my neck, keeping my heart, vital organs, my neck, my head all warm. So yeah, I think I had a pretty good setup. There was no loss of heat to convection, or not much loss of heat to convection due to the tent. Not much loss of heat to conduction due to the little foam layer I had below me, and to conduction. And then, you know, radiation. That's radiation. My body heat was doing its thing. All right, so let's go back in case you guys are wondering about if Big Jordan defeat. Can you guys stop laughing? If Big Jordan David survived the night, I actually was able to transfer them into the tent without them awakening at all. So they're in the tent. They're sleeping. They're both, all right, there's not much lighting in here, but they're both in here. They're a lot warmer. They're using, they both got these you know, patio furniture beneath them, which is made of which is made of similar materials
It's everywhere.
to the foam. Alright. We're gonna stop at the hooligans. I don't know if we're gonna redo that, but you know,
Wait, Nick, stop recording
it was pretty good.
No, you can record it.
They're being a little crazy. I will stop. We'll stop with the inappropriate behavior from my partners here. But I think it was a pretty successful trip. They're alive. They're doing well. I guess it's now lights out. I'll talk to you in the morning maybe. Give a little reflection about. God damn it! All right, signing out. Buenos noches, January 20th. We're all still alive. We'll see you in the morning. Hopefully we'll be in the same state that we currently are in. How do I turn this off?
I don't think you can use that tape. Yeah, you can't use it anymore, Nick.
How do I turn this off?
Press the stop button.
Oh yeah. All right, this is Nick. Another take due to inappropriate behavior by my compadres. So yeah, as you can see, as David illustrated, I was pretty warm. I had a pretty quality setup. I wasn't losing heat to convection because I was in the tent, which was protecting me from the wind, which would be robbing some of my heat. The foam layer was separating me from the ground. The air inside of that is a good insulator, not a very good conductor of heat. So my warm body the heat energy wasn't being transferred to the ground, at least not very much of it, because the air in the foam was insulating me. You know, I was wearing a lot of layers, which is key, because, I mean, more clothing the better. The air in between the layers is insulating me as well as clothing itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see I had my hat on, keeping my whole body warm, keeping my vital organs warm with the blanket you saw, keeping my heart warm. So that allows the body to keep my hands, all the other parts of my body warm, because the main parts are still warm, if that makes sense. Am I still recording? Yep. All right, so now, just in case you guys were wondering about David and Big George, they're in the tent. They're all right. I moved them in here. Sleeping on this patio furniture, elevating from the ground. Looks like it's time for lights out. See you guys in the morning, possibly. That's all she wrote. I will see you mañana.